It's Tim Albright with AVNation here in the Polycom booth at ISE 2017 with Tim Stone from Polycom EMEA.
Hi.
How are you, sir?
Yeah, doing really well, thanks. Yeah, it's
Good.
been a busy day.
I bet.
It's good fun.
Good fun. You guys have come up with actually a number of solutions and a number of new products over the last 6 months. Even up until last month, you were releasing new things. So, what are you showing here in the booth this year?
Okay, so we've got quite a number of products here crammed onto our booth. So starting off, we have the Centro solution, which is a sort of collaborative environment where people can collaborate in the round. So sit around this unit with four screens, talk to each other, talk to remote users on any device, and we've got some amazing stories. People using that in NATO are using it for command and control, mission controls, and we're using it in healthcare. So that's one thing we've got. We've got our media line, which is our fully integrated video solutions, really rapid to deploy and install. We've got a whole range of Microsoft solutions, from phones with Skype for Business interfaces, group series with Skype interfaces, Skype room systems, so a whole portfolio that works with Office 365 and Skype. Yeah, so lots of really great stuff to come and see. And one brand new thing that we're launching this week is our Eagle Eye Director 2, which is the ability to make a large conference room much more user-friendly, because the cameras will zoom in and out on the individual speakers without you having to pan, zoom and tilt and disrupt the meeting.
How does it do that?
Well, what it does, we have two cameras on the unit itself, and the first one is framing the room, so you can see all the participants. When somebody speaks, it does facial recognition and voice recognition.
Oh, wow.
It zooms in on the speaker, and then it will pan back to the room, the camera will move, and it will zoom onto the next speaker. So it saves you having to fiddle around with remote controls, makes everything really, really easy to use.
And auto switches to the close-up shot.
Yeah, exactly right, yeah, so fantastic.
All right, very good. A couple things that we wanted to talk about as well is some of the things that you see coming down the pipeline. Technology in general, but more specifically about unified communication and where we're going.
Yeah, so there's a few key trends that we're seeing. First and foremost is the impact of consumer applications and consumer tools on the user experience. So people are expecting to have really, really simple to use and set up software and applications. So we're really focused on making things simple. Probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, if people came into a conference room, they would shy away from the video remote control because they didn't want the embarrassment of starting a meeting. So all of that is going away. Come into a meeting, the appointment's on the display, you press the button, you're in the meeting, and you can swipe content to share. So that's one thing, is people's expectations, and also tied to that is they're used to downloading apps in the cloud, so making sure that you can buy these solutions on a consumption model. Second area is all around security, and that's a massive topic at the moment. So we're really focused on building a secure architecture where it's more secure than some of the consumer apps on the market that you can see. And then the final one, but probably the biggest driver of video at the moment, is flexible working and agile working. So that is driving huge numbers of projects. A lot of European law has been put in place to enable people to be able to request flexible working. So we believe that video, instant messaging, content sharing is essential if you want to keep your remote workers engaged. And it's so affordable nowadays. Again, going back maybe 5, 7 years, you might pay $12,000 for a unit on your desk to work at home. Now you can purely run that software securely on an iPad, PC, Mac, mobile device.
And those soft codecs will integrate with your solutions as well.
Absolutely right. So whether you choose a Polycom user interface or a Skype for Business user interface, everybody can join the same meeting, from the large high-end immersive studios, the boardroom systems, the mid-range rooms, smaller huddle rooms which hold 2 or 4 people, and then the home workers and remote workers. So video becomes the lowest common denominator for a meeting, so everybody can join. And if you do happen to be in the car, you can dial in as well from a mobile phone.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Tim, how do people find you either here at ISE or on the web?
So we have this great booth here, a number of speaking slots that people can attend. So we're in Hall 11. or just have a look on polycom.com. We run open days every couple of weeks in London, Paris, Moscow, and a whole series of webinars that you can join to find out more about our solutions. So,
All right, I appreciate it. For more information about us, you can go to AVNation.tv.